Tim Hughes, that's Brutal Bob Evans, and you're listening to That Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to That Wrestling Podcast, and today we have a special guest, current AWF champion, AWA champion, and DMP champion, Brymstone. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm doing really good. A little more excited now that we have you on the air, man, and I'm not going to lie to you. Mike's kind of marking out over there in Alabama today, brother.
Well, I appreciate it.
I am a Brimstoner, baby, a Brimstoner. I'm start calling Mr. Gulf Coast. He's holding every championship and every federation he goes, man. How you doing, Brimstone?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
Man, we doing good, man. We're really excited. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming on the show a little bit. Man.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Well, we hear you got a word is you got a big match coming up in Codin, Alabama, man. Do you care to touch on that a little bit?
Oh yeah. This Saturday, August 3rd, Codin, Alabama, at the Coastal Response Center, the Alabama Wrestling Alliance put on a show down there, and the main event's going to be a big 6-man tag team match, and heading that up is myself and Vladimir Koloff, the Russian Destruction. He's got his team. They call themselves the Main Event, and they've got the tag team titles down there, and I got the AWA Heavyweight Championship, and my partner's the Kings of Destiny, and basically it's a winner take all, and it's a big match for me, big match for everybody involved. Me and Koloff, some of you may know, Mike, got kind of an ongoing rivalry at AWA and also in Diamond Championship Wrestling as well, even in AWF. So, I mean, we've had several matches, kind of an ongoing feud between me and him.
Yeah, y'all have had a heck of a feud, man. I'm telling you what, every federation y'all go to, man, y'all tear it down, man. And he's a big, nasty guy, man. I'll tell you what, I was really excited to see that bump that you gave him, man. I'm pretty sure that sucker's going to go viral, man. It's last week, I do believe. Yeah, when you flipped off the top rope, that looked brutal, brother.
Oh yeah, this past Saturday, that was a Diamond Championship Wrestling King of Diamonds tournament qualifying match, and we kicked the show off, man. I'm talking, man, it was like JR would call it a slobber knocker. I mean, we were just going back and forth, big moves. At one point, he scooped me up and slammed me against the ring post outside the ring. I thought he broke my tailbone, and so I tried to return the favor to him. The overhead belly to belly superplex, tried to break his.
Well, yeah, man.
That was the spot of the week, brother, in my mind right there.
Yeah, it was rough, but you're trying to get the win, you know what I'm saying, trying to advance.
And for people who don't know, Koloff is a big Russian guy, and Brimstone is a big man too. But I mean, he just flipped this guy off the ropes, and it was something incredible, man. It really was.
Yeah, Koloff. Let's see. Earlier this year, I defended my AWF championship against him and Alexander Overton and Too Quick in a four-way match, and Koloff was weighing probably around 340 pounds. And I hit him with the big scoop slam. I don't know how I did it, but I mean, it was you could feel it. I mean, the whole ring shook, And he's lost a lot of weight though. He's down. Get this, he's down. I think they announced him at like 290 pounds. So I'm like, it's like 50 pounds. It's like you're still 290 pounds. It's a big dude. He's vicious. I don't like him. I see why. Well, I don't think a lot of people can go toe to toe with him other than you, man. So
y'all two are super heavyweights, and y'all just put on some classic battles, man. And we're really excited to have you on the show, and especially to announce the big show that y'all got coming up this Saturday. I'm sure a lot of fans are excited. I know I'm excited about it, and I hope you retain, man. I really would hate that Russian to get his hands on that title, man.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't want to, do the whole I guarantee this thing, that's not me. But I can promise you this: Brimstone, as always, is going to bring it. And the numbers game. See, Koloff always relies on the numbers game. Okay, he's got the Assassin and MT2 that they call themselves the main event. He relies on this numbers game to always get distractions. And he's cheating, all this kind of stuff. It's like the numbers game don't help you this Saturday. It don't help him because we're even. We got the same amount of guys on our team, so there ain't going to be any advantage. So I hate to break it to him, but it is what it is. I'm going to walk out with my belt.
Well, gentlemen, I hate to cut you guys off, but I think this show really needs a little bit more cultural diversity around here. And having said that, I've got a special caller I'm going to buzz on in.
Brimstone. Now, you see, normally I wouldn't waste my time on this little podcast, that wrestling podcast, for these pathetic Americans. Not at all. But I actually wanted to talk to you for a second, Brimstone, because I have a question for you. You see, Brimstone, I ruined your little hot streak just a few days ago in Mississippi, and I plan to do the same this Saturday night. My question for you is, what is your thoughts knowing that after this Saturday, not only will you have lost to Vladimir Koloff in Mississippi, but for the Alabama Wrestling Alliance in Codeine, you're also going to lose another big match. Not only a big match for you, but your title. Because you see, I realize this is a six-man tag, winner take all, but Brimstone, make no mistake about it, I have unfinished business with you. That little heavyweight title of yours, it's coming home to the main event. It's coming home to Vladimir Koloff. So just process this for a moment, you pathetic American, and ask yourself this one question. Do you really think you're ready this Saturday? How are you going to feel after this loss? How are you going to cope with the fact that you just can't beat Vladimir Koloff?
You kidding me? You kidding me? This guy is going to call you. Really? How do I feel? How am I going to feel? Let me tell you something. I don't need all these guys backing me up, trying to back up all the talk. See, I back myself up. I bring it. And Koloff, what's going to happen when we get in that ring, you're going to get KTFO'd in the middle of the ring, and I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. If you don't know what that means, you can Google it. But that's exactly what's going to happen to Koloff in the middle of the ring. Is he still on the line?
No, he's hung up on us, unfortunately. He's a very busy man, Brimstone. He's very busy.
Yeah, he's a busy man. Yeah, he's busy running because he's always running his mouth. Anyway, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to get KTFO'd in the middle of the ring, and Brimstone and the Kings of Destiny are going to walk out with all the AWA titles. That's exactly what's going to happen. This guy here, he tries to get his spotlight hog, like, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, and the thing about it is,
he's going to interrupt my podcast, right? Going to interrupt me. I get a cool interview with you guys, good enough to bring me on the show, and he's going to call, and anyway, I got to keep it PG.
Well, on behalf of the podcast, I certainly apologize. I don't know how he got the number. You know how these Russians are. I don't know if he hacked into our line system. David, do you know anything about this?
I don't know anything about it. All I know is that, that call had the sound of it. The man sounded like a champion to me. I'm just going to leave it at that, fellas.
Oh, come on, David.
All right, well, yeah, Koloff. He can talk trash. We'll give him that. Okay, he can call shows. He can do whatever he wants on the other end of the phone. But Saturday, he's not going to be on the other end of the phone. He's not going to be able to hide behind his buddies. He's going to have to look me in the eye, face to face, in between those ropes. And when that happens, he's going to be laying flat on his back, counting the lights. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sounds great, brother. Brimstone, thank you so much for taking a few moments to join us today. And it's always fun getting you guys on here, brother. And, I just hope everything goes smooth for you on Saturday. Do you have anything you want to plug or anything before we hop out today?
I appreciate you guys having me on here. This is I've had several people recently ask me to do podcasts. This is the first one I've been able to actually sit down and take the time to do, and I really do appreciate it, guys. It was a good experience for me. I had a lot of fun, other than Vladimir Koloff calling in and trying to take my spotlight here, but I do appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to come on here and talk for a minute.
Well, he heard you was coming on. He asked for the number. I wasn't going to tell him no, I mean, he's pretty intimidating, dude.
Well, maybe to you. But anyway, yeah, this Saturday, August 3rd, we're going to be in Cody, Alabama, the AWA, Alabama Wrestling Alliance. So if you're looking for a good independent wrestling show, that's the place to be. And if you want to know, how to get tickets or anything, just look them up on Facebook or Instagram, AWA. And that's all I want to say, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks a lot, Brimstone. Mike, you got any closing thoughts before we hop out with Brimstone today?
Well, man, Mr. Gulf Coast, Mr. Brimstone, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. We're very, very excited about this bout coming up, and I know you're going to keep that belt, man.
Well, I appreciate it, Mike.
Well, audience, our backs to the wall. We got to take a quick commercial break, but we will be right back after this. Hello, I'm Richard, but you can call me Dick. And I'm going to talk about something today that not a lot of men really like to talk about. But sometimes after a long day in the saddle, I get a little itching in my nether region. And that's why I got with my friend Peter here and created a wonderful product. You tell him about it, Peter.
Well, my name's Peter. I'll tell you, if you got an itch and you get it up, there ain't nothing better for that itch than Texas Ball Cream.
That's right, it's Texas Ball Cream. You can pick us up at all your local retailers. Just ask the pharmacist for Texas Ball Cream. Introducing the one and only Lock in a Sock. Don't be caught without Lock in a Sock when you need it. Lock in a Sock is fun for the whole family. Even Grandma loves Lock in a Sock. Don't be fooled by these cheap imitations. There is only one Lock in a Sock. For only 3 easy payments of $199.99, you can have your very own Lock in a Sock. But wait, there's more. Call in the next 10 minutes and receive free shipping. That's right, free shipping and processing. Just call 1-800-976-LOCK. Operators are standing by. Lock in a Sock. Welcome back. Segment number 2. Man, what a first segment we had. It's going to be a great match this weekend between them two fine gentlemen, isn't it, Mike?
Oh, absolutely, man. It's going to be fire. No pun intended. It's going to be fire and brimstone, baby.
It is, brother. It is. And, who knows who's going to come out on top, but I can guarantee you it's going to be some hard-hitting action this Saturday night in Colden, Alabama, baby.
That's right, man. Y'all go try to check that one out. That's going to be a good one if you're around the area.
Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of checking it out, brother, we got to talk a little bit of wrestling news, me and you, brother. You ready to hop into this?
Yeah, hippity hop, baby, hippity hop.
Let's do it, baby. I want to talk a little bit about R-Truth and the 24/7 title. We're going to touch on Ricochet winning the gauntlet match. He's going to face AJ for the United States Championship. We're going to touch on the OC and the New Day having all the belts and them two kind of squaring off for a cool little match. What about the Viking Raiders in a squash match? Definitely going to touch on that. KO versus McMahon. I think KO quits if he loses. What? We got a lot of stuff to touch on today. Going to talk a little bit of AEW. Going to talk a little bit of Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratus. You ready to do this, brother?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's talk a little wrestling.
Let's talk some wrestling, Mike, baby. And what did you think about that 24/7 title on Monday, man? I'm not going to lie. This angle has me captivated at this point, Mike. I mean, seeing R-Truth, was it dropping it to Mike Kanellis before Maria, just said, don't you want your unborn child to be a champion? And, taking the belt from him. What do you think about all the madness, brother?
I loved it, man. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more entertaining to have any more turns in it, Maria goes and becomes the champion. The first pregnant champion ever, that is. So I think she'll go down in the record books of being a WWE champion while pregnant. Yeah, I really liked it, man. The only thing, I'm just hoping it doesn't kill the momentum. I don't know where they go from here unless somebody's going to be crude enough to pin a pregnant woman. So hopefully they're not trying to slow it down any, man, because they got a good thing going. So I hope that's not the case.
I think they do, man, and I'm totally enjoying this angle. I'm not gonna lie. Like this afternoon, when I got in this afternoon, I sat and watched. It was like a vignette on YouTube, all these clips together of all the 24/7 pins for the title so far, and it was some of the most entertaining stuff I've seen, brother. It was pretty good, man. But now it just got me wondering, how is Maria ever going to drop the belt? Because there's no way they're going to let anybody lay a finger on a pregnant woman. I'm just wondering how they remove it from her hands at some point.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I hope it's not a way to kind of slow the momentum down, and get it off of it for a minute. WWE, I hate to say it, but are known for killing good ideas. So hopefully that's not the case, man. But it was a very interesting angle. I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I hope not as well, Mike, because just like you said, man, and I'm kind of enjoying this new Paul Heyman era of Raw, brother. Can't lie.
Oh man, Raw was fire, baby. It was fire. I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Absolutely, dude. And speaking of something else, here's something I really enjoyed. Did you see the gauntlet match, brother? I think it was a 5-man gauntlet match. Winner's going to face AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the United States Championship. And what did you think about all that madness?
Yeah, that was really good, man. I really enjoyed that. AJ and it was a really good match, man.
Yeah, so it kicked off with, I believe it was Rey Mysterio out there versus Cesaro. And, that went back and forth for a while. After Rey got the win, then Sami Zayn quickly came down. He was pinned quickly by Rey, actually. And then we saw something really cool. Was Andrade come down and try to, demasking Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio ended up beating him. And then Ricochet, came down and beat Andrade. It's the final man in the match. So we're going to see Ricochet versus AJ Styles in a rematch for the United States Championship. And I'm not going to lie, brother, I'm pretty excited.
I'm going to tell you what, man, those guys just match up really well. And there ain't a lot of people that I'm sorry because I am an AJ fan, but there ain't a lot of people that outshine AJ. But I hate to say it, Ricochet is one that can do it. I mean, he is just he's amazing to watch, man. And these two guys, this is just like a dream match, man. These two guys going back and forth. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm very excited about it, man. I hope they continue this feud for a while, man, because I'm sure they can put on some clinics, man. Reminds me of a Steamboat, a good feud with Ricky Steamboat or something, Flair or something. Just going to be a good match.
Absolutely. All the elements are there, like you said, for a classic back and forth that could be one for the ages, brother. Well said about going down like a trip down memory road, just watching these two kind of slug it out, and really just the ability these two guys have. I mean, they might be 1 and 1A as the best two wrestlers in the world right now. As far as just just overall just complete ability.
Absolutely, I would definitely say that. I would say they are two of the best wrestlers in the world right now, hands down.
Well said. And speaking of another two guys, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but you kind of got Rey Mysterio and Andrade's feud in, and I don't know if you heard the rumors a while back, but this was a few months back. I think the match was actually supposed to be, before Rey Mysterio started feuding with Samoa Joe, was going to be like Andrade versus Rey Mysterio in a hair versus mask match. And I don't know if they're going to try to reignite that now, because I saw Andrade try to rip the mask off Mysterio. But yeah, so evidently the stipulation in that match, if it does happen at SummerSlam, then it's just a big if right now. Let's put an asterisk beside that. Is going to be, if Rey Mysterio wins, Andrade shaves his head, and I guess if Andrade wins, Rey Mysterio, I guess Andrade takes his mask. What do you think about something like that, brother?
Well, I'm a big fan of the gimmicks, man. I love the gimmick matches, from cage matches, the loser leave town, a shave your hair match. So I had not heard the buzz or anything about that, but that makes a lot of sense if they go forward with that. I think it'd be a great idea. Hopefully Ray's mask don't come off, because I love his mask, I love his outfits, and so I'm thinking if that does happen, Andrade's getting a haircut, baby.
That's what I think, baby. Just like what was it, Bill Dundee said, "Can you go for a haircut to Andrade?" That's the conversation he's having, huh, buddy?
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of Bill Dundee, man, what an interview that was the other day, brother.
Man, that was incredible. And listeners out there, if you haven't heard the Bill Dundee interview, man, y'all please go check it out. It's a great, very entertaining interview, and the man did not hold back any punches. So it was really good.
No, he really didn't, man. I mean, 52, 53 minutes of just gold, brother, and really just felt like a good old conversation, man. And so this guy has so much to share. How many days do you think we could talk to this guy consecutively and probably still not get it all? For months, probably.
Oh my God, he's probably got over 50 years of wrestling underneath his belt, at least. Yes, I mean, he's been in the ring and had something to do with almost every freaking legend that you can think of, from Hulk Hogan to Jake the Snake to Jerry Lawler to Stone Cold Steve Austin to Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing at his house when he was a little boy. I mean, we could have went on for 2 or 3 days with the interview, because the guy's just got that much wrestling.
Man, you ain't lying, dude. We could still be talking to that guy now. And speaking of going on, here's two guys that I can't quit going on about, brother. Anderson and Gallows. And I'm just enjoying seeing these guys as the Raw Tag Team Champions. And, what a little feud that was the other night between, United States Champion AJ Styles and then the Raw Champions, the OC, baby, against the New Day, with all the belts they have, man. I mean, that was a pretty cool little angle that they set out there on SmackDown.
It really was. That was a great match, man. You got some and I'm glad to see the Gallows and Carl Anderson getting their push, man, because, they've been an afterthought for a while, and they're very talented. So I'm glad they're kind of bringing that Bullet thing back together. Not the Bullet Club, but the original club. I kind of like that. I was pulling from guys, and I was really hoping that they would get the belts, and they did. I like their new their outfits, too, man. They got new duds, new wardrobes, man. I'm telling you, the club is where it's at, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Vince, I know you're listening out there, brother. Clyde thinks Vince listens to every show. So, Vince, I know you're out there listening. Man, push these guys. Like, we've been waiting on this for years, brother. When they first came to the WWE, they was possibly the hottest tag team on the planet, only to be immediately cooled off by your PR machine, Vince. So, let's just see these guys get a rocket ship on their back for a year or two and see what happens, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I tell you what, if it was me doing the booking, and maybe since Paul Heyman is kind of running the show a little bit, if it's any way possible, I know that Finn Balor is it's got a storyline going on with the Fiend right now, but man, bring Finn back in the mix, man. Bring the club together. I just think that would be awesome.
Man, the more the merrier. That's what everybody wants to see, Mike. But one thing you are booking, baby, you're booking our show, and I'm looking at the map here for the show, and it says right now we have a commercial break. So thanks for listening, everybody. We're going to pay a few bills, and we'll be right back after this.
Scotty doesn't know, so don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
Coming Tuesdays to That Wrestling Podcast Network, a family that will push you over the edge.
Damn it, Jezebel, where's my dinner?
The good times.
God bless you, Larry Flint.
The madness.
Damn it, Jezebel, I said 2 cans of Grizzly Mint.
The personal moments.
Damn it, could I get some privacy?
Johnny Wildfire and Jezebel Wildfire are the Wildfires.
Somebody call the damn police.
You think that your man cave has it all. The memorabilia, the pool table, the bar, the bowling alley. But you're still running to the bathroom during the game's critical moments. Not anymore. Introducing the Poop Chute. Our patented carbon fiber technology is the same stuff used on the space shuttle to safely remove human waste. Simply attach the Poop Chute to the nearest couch or ottoman, run the 40-foot of free hose to the nearest toilet, and let it rip. These homemade inventions seem like good ideas until you get poop on your hands. Just try the Poop Chute. For only 9 easy payments of $49.99, you will never miss the game-winning touchdown again. Just call 1-800-635-POOP. Operators are standing by. The Poop Chute. It's a home run.
Yeet! This is Ray Fury representing Revo Pro Wrestling, and you are listening to That Wrestling Podcast. Yeet!
Welcome back. Segment number 3. Man, what a show it's been so far today. Had a couple of indie wrestlers on. Segment number 1. Segment number 2, we talked a little bit of wrestling with Mike Britt. And now we're back with segment number 3 with our main man, Jerry Negron. How you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited to be back on the show, and I'm ready for this.
Are you ready to play a little bit of random wrestling knowledge? I guess that's the main question, brother.
Oh, I'm always ready to play some random wrestling knowledge. I love it.
How you doing, Mike? Are you still with us, brother?
Man, I'm still here, I thought you was going to give me a break. Clyde whips me every week. Now you're going to bring somebody on that whips Clyde. So I appreciate it, David. I don't know what I did to make you mad, but...
Well, brother, you know how it is. I'm just trying to make you look better.
Well, now I'm about to bring Negron on. Bring somebody else on.
Oh.
Okay, hey, Mike, can you hear Negron loud and clear?
Somebody has to be the winner. Somebody's got to be the loser.
There you go. There you go.
So I guess, guys, and I appreciate both of you guys joining us for this one. And like I said, I would be horrible at this every single day, but it's time to play our favorite segment of the day, and we call this one Random Wrestling Knowledge with Clyde. Audience, every single day we ask Clyde. In this case, it's going to be Mike Britt and Jerry Negron. 3 random wrestling-related questions, and they're literally coming from out of nowhere. So without further ado, let's hop into this, fellas. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Jerry, since you've won last time, you get to choose. You want to go first, or you want to let Mike go?
I'll have Mike go, but can I steal the question if I know it?
Yeah, oh yeah, we have the steal now. Absolutely, you can steal anything. Yeah, after Mike guesses, of course. Here we go, Mike.
Awesome.
How many times has Rey? Sorry, Mike, was you saying something, brother?
No, just mumbling. Go ahead.
Right? Yeah, I would be too, brother. I would be too. How many times did Rey Mysterio hold the WCW Cruiserweight Championship?
Okay, I'm gonna say 4 times at least.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 4 times. Oh, so sorry, Mike. Negron, you want to steal or pass?
Ooh, you know what? I don't know, but I'm gonna pass on this one.
You're gonna pass. I don't blame you, brother. Correct answer is 5 times. Negron, here's your question.
Oh my God!
Here's your question,
Five
Negron.
times.
Woo! That's right, baby. Just like Booker T, baby.
That's it.
Here we go. How many times did Rey Mysterio hold the WCW World Tag Team Championships, Jerry Negron?
Ooh, twice.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 2 times. Mike, do you want to steal or pass, brother?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right. Correct answer was 3 times. 3 times.
Oof.
All right, Mike, your question. Here we go, brother. Coming at you hot and fast. How many times did China win the Intercontinental Championship? How many times, brother?
I'm gonna say 2 times.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 2 times. Final answer. Well done, Mike Britt, brother. Coming at you today, Jerry. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm psyched. Let's do this.
He's ratcheted up the pressure a notch on you on this one. Here we go, Jerry. How many times?
All right.
How many times did China win the WWE Women's Championship? How many times, brother?
1 time.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 1 time. Oh, you know what? I was just faking you out, brother. That's like a juke. Just tweeting you like the old Barry Sanders. Good job, Jerry. Good job, brother.
All right, I'm back.
Congratulations. I've got to tell the producer to get on the ball there, bro. He's going to get fired for playing the wrong sound effect there.
You better step up his game today, boys.
Mike Britt, are you ready for question number 3, my man?
I'm ready.
How many times did Vader win the WCW United States Championship? How many times, brother?
Vader, I'm gonna say 3 times.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 3 times. Final answer. So close, Mike. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. You was so close, but yet so far away. Jerry, you want to steal?
No, I don't want to steal.
That's a tough one, brother. Correct answer is 1 time, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Jerry Negron, this is for all the marbles. You get this correct, you win. If not, we go to the bonus question.
Yes, I'm ready.
How many times did Vader win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship? How many times, Jerry?
How many times did Vader win the world title? I'm going to say
WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
3 times.
How many?
3 times.
Mr. Producer Man, show me 3 times. Final answer. Congratulations, Jerry Negron, our winner today. 2-1 over Mike Britt. You got any closing thoughts on random wrestling knowledge, Jerry?
Well, I'm going to say this. These questions were hard, but I came through in the clutch. Mike Britt, you're a worthy opponent. I got to say, you're the stinger. You're the man. But today, on this day, Negron came out on top.
Oh.
Jerry.
Mike, thanks for playing, brother. I'm sorry that you had to face the wrath of Negron today. He's pretty sharp, brother.
Well, there used to be a wrestler here in Mobile. His name was Mike the Hippie Boyette, and he was known in the UWF for having the longest losing streak. So I think I got me a new streak there going, Dave. So see how many matches I can lose.
I'm sorry, Mike. We're going to put you up against some enhancement talent on the next program.
Put me against somebody I can get over on.
Yeah, how about these 2 gentlemen? We'll put you against Johnny James and Cole Carter, the 2 gentlemen that faced the Viking Raiders on Monday night. Did you guys see that?
I thought they had that match, too, man. I don't know what happened.
Man, what happened to them guys? Yeah, I thought I was pulling for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to wrap the show up today with one final segment, and this is really quickly becoming my favorite segment of the day. We're going to play a little bit of What's Hot. And this segment, we just pass the mic around the table, and everybody says what the hot topic in today's wrestling world is. What's the hottest topic in wrestling today? Jerry Negron, brother, what's hot?
The hottest topic for right now is the Raw ratings from Raw Reunion. The only thing that was better than when they had Austin come out in the end was phenomenal.
Well said, brother. I'm going to agree 100%, man. That Raw Reunion was totally hot. Really got me, actually, I want to see Stone Cold back here in the ring, brother. That's totally hot. Mike Britt, is that hot, brother?
Oh, that's sizzling, baby.
So
Sizzling.
Mike Britt, you tell us, what's hot, baby?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's hot. I think there is nothing hotter than two of the best Gulf Coast independent wrestlers to date to call into your show and have a promo war against each other. So I'm going to say Brymstone and Vladimir Koloff in their match coming up this Saturday at Codian, Alabama. Now, that's hot.
That is hot, baby. All the titles on the line. What do you say? All the chips are in the middle of the table, brother. That's going to be amazing. That's hot. Jerry Negron, is that hot, baby?
That is definitely hot.
Absolutely. And my topic, guys, I'm going to wrap up what's hot with this. AEW is going to, make their TV debut on October 2nd. They finally announced a match for that already. They got a match advertised. Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara, and that's going to be hot, baby. Negron, is that hot?
Definitely a hot one.
What do you think, Mike Britt?
Hot stuff, baby. Hot stuff.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. Jerry Negron, you got any closing thoughts before we hop out, baby?
Closing thoughts, I have to say WWE is getting a little bit better. I want to say, Mike Britt, you're one of a kind, and I can't wait to do the show with you again. And for anybody who wants to take a shot at Negron at random wrestling knowledge, step up to the plate, and I'm going to take you out.
Well said. Mike Britt, your closing thoughts today, baby.
Well, once again, I had a great time on the show, and Jerry, it's so good to hear your voice again, man, and I always enjoy playing with you. I knew it was going to be a tough one, and like you said, you pulled it out on the clutch, man, so very good time. I enjoyed it, fellas. Always nice talking wrestling with some of my best friends.
Well said, Mike. And, the sentiment is likewise there, guys. I truly enjoy being on here with you guys anytime we get a chance. It really is just kind of like a good step away from everyday reality and just kicking back and having some fun with, two of my best friends in the world. So thank you so much for both of you guys for being here. Audience, thanks for listening out there. If you like us, give us a thumbs up, put us over. If not, let us know. We'll do a job for you on your show. It's the way we roll right here on That Wrestling Podcast. And having said that, we will catch you guys on the next one.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Ooh, yeah. And you can't teach that. The following is a paid advertisement for Scrotal Treatment Centers of America. That Wrestling Podcast is not responsible for any products in this ad. Do you suffer from ACE, also known as atypical constant ejaculation? Well, you are not alone. And now, thanks to the Scrotal Treatment Center of America's patented new Semenese technology, you can get your problem taken care of. It's a series of 3 invasive, laser-guided injections that'll have you up and running in no time. That's the Scrotal Treatment Centers of America. Not only am I a spokesman, but I'm a client. The following is a paid advertisement. That Wrestling Podcast is not responsible for any claims, guarantees, or products in this ad. Hey ladies out there, you having trouble getting somebody to pay you a few dollars? Well, contact Paulie and Paul's Intervention, Mediation, and Protection Services today. Intervention.
You need us to intervene, smack a couple guys around? No problem.
Mediation. We can mediate your problem today. Protection.
You need your money, you need it now. We'll go find them, smack them around. Nobody's got to know a thing.
That's Paulie and Paul's Intervention, Mediation, and Protection Services, also known as PIMP.